Okay, so I'm on the road again. On the road again. Okay, yeah, no, just joking there. So the reason for this video is I'm going to pick up Marvel's Midnight Suns, which this is a game I'm really excited to pick up. I played the 2-hour trial version on the PlayStation Store. I really liked what I played. This is easily one of Marvel's best games to come out in years. I really loved what I played of the game. I think it's a very unique entry, especially for a Marvel based game. I think the game takes a lot of risks with its combat. And then, I think it has a great story, great graphics, and it's just, it's all around, great fucking voice acting. I was surprised when I was playing this game out exactly how good the voice acting in this game was, and the little characteristics. It's a bloody maze in here. Fingers crossed we find
2 hours later.
Okay, so after wandering aimlessly in there for about 10 minutes straight, I had no idea where I was going. I was taking so many wrong turns. I finally found it and I picked up a Guardians of the Galaxy on PS5. Heard a lot of positive things about this game. I'm on a big, like Marvel streak at the moment. Like, I'm fucking loving everything Marvel, game related shit ever. And so, this game, it was only 28 bucks, and so, I was like, yeah, fucking, let's make it a double feature. Let's get Midnight Suns and Guardians of the Galaxy. And so, like, I've heard this is kind of like a Telltale game, like you're the one who controls the direction of the story and all that. And I think while I'm not the biggest fan of Telltale games, I think from what I've seen of the game, could be fun, and very excited to get home now and crack in Marvel's Midnight Suns. Like I said, I fucking loved the demo version of the game. It gives me everything I want out of a Marvel game, and I think the introduction of all the characters are just spot on. I think the characteristics and the mannerisms of all these characters, I think the game really does justice, especially to one character in particular, Tony Stark. Sorry, I don't know why my brain stopped on that word there, but yeah, like they get his humor and his quirkiness like spot on in the game. There's a lot of funny one-liners from him and a lot of his cracking jokes a lot in the game, and like that is so Tony Stark. And so I respect the small things that this game does, and it's not rushing the introduction. Like, this is a very big game, it's a very big world. I've only been introduced to about maybe 10 characters so far, but I think the game goes up to about 40 characters. I know Ghost Rider's going to be introduced at a point. I know Spider-Man's going to be introduced at a point. I think Daredevil may or may not be in the game. I know there's a DLC where you play as Venom. Very excited to get my hands on that as well. That's going to be a lot of fun. And just, like, I have not played a Marvel game in the past couple of years where I have not been able to put the controller down. So, I'm very excited to play the 30-hour campaign to this game. And I am now lost in the car park, so that's fun. And I'm getting a lot of weird looks from people. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. But yeah, very, very excited to go home. I'm definitely gonna play Midnight Suns first. That's gonna keep me immersed for at least a week or two, and then I'll probably move on to Guardians of the Galaxy. I know that this is a shorter campaign for sure. I know this is about, I think, 12 hours long. It's pretty short, but I know a lot of Telltale games are on that pace as well.